Hello and welcome to the Coach's Lounge, and today we have the main guests, David Hammond and Sham. Today is the start of Series 2, and I'm starting this Series 2.
Oh yeah, Series 2, innit?
How do you? So
Yeah,
every 10
Series
episodes a series?
That's sick. I like that.
Oh.
Why not? Yeah, we're deciding now.
Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, man. How you guys been today?
Yeah.
This feels weird saying it from.
Okay. Okay. I think the people know. Okay.
Yeah.
This is our second episode, so we're not gonna see how people are doing. If you want to see how we're doing, watch the next previous episode.
I was thinking,
See you again.
What am I going to talk about?
Okay, cool. Now let's just go into it. So this episode, do you want to talk about Ramadan?
Mm-hmm.
So by the time this comes out,
19th
Ramadan,
of February.
yeah. So I think this is going to come literally the weekend before.
Yeah.
So it's a good topic to talk about because from my experience, obviously someone who does Ramadan as well, I feel like a lot of people panic in Ramadan.
Yeah.
Because I think the routine completely changed for them and they think that everything needs to change. In a good way for us, Ramadan's busy for us. I think because people panic, they want coaching.
Yeah.
You would probably think the other way where people think, okay, I'm going to take Ramadan as a break and then possibly go into coaching. But I noticed that it's a time where people panic. They don't know what to eat. It seems like they don't know how to train, what time to train and stuff like that. So I suppose that I want to use this episode to like get your guys in a few points in terms of what times they could train, the type of food they can do, the mindset they should going into Ramadan and stuff like that. So I'm sure people will benefit from.
Yeah, 100%. I've got I'll plug this as well. I've also got a Ramadan ebook.
I've got one as well. Get mine. Mine's getting made as you speak. Get mine. Mine's better.
Ramadan
Mine's better.
ebook, guys. Yeah.
This is what we did. We're going to give you 2 ebooks.
Two free Ramadan
link it
ebooks.
below.
The price of one.
Yeah. Oh, you'd make one as well?
I made one like years ago. Yeah.
So yours old then. Yours old. I've got a new one coming out.
Outdated.
Yeah.
The facts don't change, man.
True.
But yeah,
Hang on. Does it though? Because I know each Ramadan
it's different.
different times, isn't it?
Different
Yeah, but
times.
that's the only thing. Times change, but the
process
doesn't change.
Yeah. But you know what? Let's talk about this, because let me know what you think about this, because I've actually tried multiple scenarios in terms of training and when to train. I've had clients do lesser intensity and train just before the fast is broken. I've also had clients train super early before the fast is opened.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Which one benefits your particular clients?
So for myself, if you want to train to get the most out your training, I believe the best time to train is that you open your fast and then you go to the gym pretty much straight away, right? But not everyone can do that because obviously Ramadan is not just about you fasting; it's about prayers are important as well. So we have extra prayers. So we have the 5 prayers, but also something called Tarawih. So we pray a lot more during the 30 days, okay? So some people that doesn't pray that, but also some people that do. So it also depends on every person's capabilities and whatnot. So this year, I think fast is around 12 to 14 hours. Previously, it was about 16 or even more. So a lot more. So your days are a lot more longer. As the years go on, it's getting shorter and shorter, which makes it easier for us. So right now, the fast will open, I think about 5 o'clock right now. And then eventually go to 6 o'clock. So it's not too bad. Most people finish work at 5. By the time they get home, they're eating.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Yeah. So whereas summer, they're eating around 9 p.m.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to with clients, and that's even harder.
Even harder.
Yeah.
So I believe this year, it's a lot more easier for people. So again, there's 3 times you can train, right? The first one right before fast opens, which some of your clients do. Again, this is okay because again, but the only thing is the limitation is you can't drink. You're going to be dehydrated. So there's only so much you can push yourself.
Yeah.
The positive
is
is
very low volume, innit?
Yeah. The positive is as soon as you get home, you can eat. Okay, and refill your glycogen and get hydrated. Okay, that's the only positive here, and the time you're killing time in that way. The second option is straight after you open your fast, I think, which is the best option. You already ate, you're hydrated, you trained, you can also drink water as you're training, and then you can eat again.
Yeah.
The third one is when people train, at sunrise. So as soon as they eat the last meal, they'll train, and then obviously they go on with about their day. The positive about that is obviously you had a full few hours of eating, you're hydrated, but then you can't drink or eat again after.
Yeah.
So you're not getting a post workout.
Yeah. So it's finding which one
Works
works
best
for you. Yeah. Because the issues that I had with clients, I've had issues with, because I've done each of them, and I've had issues with each client, and we've actually been able to find a solution to each of these problems, and it works for some people. Some things work for some people, some things doesn't. The biggest issue with breaking the fast and then going to the gym, you feel lethargic as hell.
But that's because what they eat.
Yeah.
So my tip is you don't fill your stomach to be full. Sorry. So you have just enough. So something that's gonna have easy digestible carbs, easy digestible protein, something that's not gonna be feel full, and you can be hydrated enough to train straight away. So by the time you eat that food, like I say, it doesn't have to be a big bowl, maybe half a bowl.
Yeah.
Just to.
What's your take on this then? Because the discipline, I've had clients who's been super strict in Ramadan, followed exactly what I've said, and I've also had clients. Obviously, it's Ramadan. You celebrate, you break your fast. You're celebrating with your family, struggling to say no to the traditional meals, and then feeling like crap. Do you know what I mean? And then being in a position where it's just a downward spiral from there because you're bloated. You broke your fast from eating all these starchy, oily foods. And then you don't want to go to the gym, or then you feel sluggish in the gym and you feel bloated and you can't get your other meals in. Do you know what I mean? And that completely throws you off track.
Yeah.
What's your biggest way of maneuvering them? But what information would you give that person?
So what I will do with my clients, I always say to them, once a week, have an off-plan meal. Whether you want to have the home-cooked meal or you're going to go out and get a takeout, always have that. Because for Ramadan, obviously, it's important for religious process, but also it's that time where all the family gets together and eat. Yeah. And that's for the whole month. So I always say to my clients, and even myself, that utilize that month to get close to God, be close to your family, and also don't miss that time. But I think I would recommend to you guys as well, if you got any Muslim clients, if you can say to them, look, we're going to give you once a week, but the rest of the week,
you can't
stay on plan. Yeah, because I know that once a week on the weekend you're going to have it, but that day you're not going to train anyway.
Yeah, because it's very social opening.
Yeah,
your fast. Yeah. Because I've actually opened fast with one of my Muslim brothers as well, and the social environment and just the whole culture behind it, and you don't want to say no to the food because you know what I mean.
Because when we're like, let's just say we're on prep now, right? We can eat alone, but Ramadan you eating with everyone.
Yeah.
You might get food passed down from your cousins, your aunties, or friends, or whatnot.
No is yeah.
So it's also that I'm saying it's creating that controlling as much variables as possible, but not limiting to what you can eat once a week.
Do you take? I use Ramadan as exactly what you said, a time to get closer to God and just prioritizing different things. How intense is how on track do you force people to stay? Because I don't really put the emphasis on, okay, you have to stay strict to the point where, okay, we have to look at how much your weight's dropping every week. I completely take that out. I just try and get them exactly to what you said, being able to train successfully and just controlling the variables. But in terms of stats, I'm not super focused on that, because this is the time to get close to God, like you said, and just to prioritize different things. And I think we're going to have issues with digestion, because after you eat those traditional meals, you're going to feel like crap. So don't beat yourself up if you're not able to stick to 100% on the diet. Do you know what I mean? But we still got to control our variables.
Yeah.
But coming out of Ramadan, for me, it's coming out of Ramadan in the best way is to at least maintain.
Yeah.
Because no matter what you do, you're going to be in a catabolic state. You're going to lose a bit of tissue. You might feel bloated. It's a means to an end, really.
Yeah, I think if you do it properly and you are on point with everything, you don't need I don't think you lose muscle.
Yeah.
Because if you're having enough protein and you're training pretty well, then you shouldn't. Again, you were only fasting for 12 to 14 hours. Most people train at 7 p.m. anyway. So if you're opening fast around 5 p.m., you're training, so nothing really changes. Yeah. And the only variable that I don't track as much, which I still do ask about them, is the strength. So because sometimes you are gonna have.
Do you have like a specific Ramadan check-in? I have a specific one where you ask particular questions. Yeah.
No, so pretty much everything stays the same. I'm just trying. Would I?
Yeah.
Nah, all the questions I ask now is pretty much will be relevant to what I'm asking in Ramadan. So I still ask them about their sleep, how they're feeling, their energy levels, in terms of obviously hunger levels as well. I ask them
Yeah.
because I don't want them to feel hungry. Yeah, obviously you fast, you are going to feel hungry, but not to a point where I want them to bloody break the fast. Because again, the most important thing in Ramadan is your fast and getting closer to God. The training and everything else fits around that.
That's the priority.
Exactly. The big thing as well that messes up, because there's broken sleep, because you're waking early in the morning and then eating again, sleep plays a big role. And that's why I say to people as well, where possible, again, I don't know how it's going to work this year, but where possible, try to squeeze in a nap. Because that broken sleep affects us, man. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Even if I'm in bed for 8 hours and I get that broken sleep,
It messes you up. Yeah.
because you're not getting deep sleep.
Yeah. I've had clients come to me and they said, okay, oh man, I'm worried about Ramadan. I always put weight on.
That's the way.
You're eating less,
Yeah.
but you're putting weight on. Your metabolism slowed down. You're eating crap. Your sleep's breaking.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're not hydrating yourself enough. You're not getting your electrolytes in. So it can affect you negatively as well. I think what I always do with my recent clients is I kind of structure in I would say like a diet break, but also a little, what do you call it? A little mini cut in this month.
Okay.
Because I've had clients get some really good results in Ramadan in terms of fat loss, if they do it properly. Because it can go both ways. You can come out of Ramadan out of shape, or you can come out of Ramadan leaner, downsize a little bit, but in a better position to fuel yourself and go in for a bigger bulk after Ramadan. Do you know what I mean? So it's also an opportunity to deprioritize food as much, but get closer to God and just to really focus on proper stuff.
You know what it is as well? Like, because you're fasting all day, people get greedy. So they're
You control that.
I want to eat this and whatnot. If you can control it,
you lose a lot of
you
weight.
shouldn't be unless obviously you shouldn't be gaining weight unintentionally. And I don't think you should bulk in Ramadan anyway. With a short eating window, I don't think it makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Maybe now it's okay because the days are a bit more shorter. But generally, like I think use it as a time. If you're bulking, go on a diet break, which I'm going to do myself. And if you're in a fat loss, it works perfectly anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like the people who are gaining weight, you know what they're having?
Yeah.
The sweet stuff, the desserts, the teas, the sugar tea. But have you had Asian tea before?
Nah.
But I'm gonna get you one. But it tastes
crazy?
banging.
Like
So
hot chocolate.
crazy.
It's like-
Yeah, but it tastes banging, but it's strong. I'm gonna get you some. I want you to taste it.
Same.
It's nice. It's called crock chai, but it's nice.
Yeah.
But again, that's what it's a social. You know, Ramadan. Obviously, most of the day you're at home, chilling, probably sleeping, whatever. Then the night time, everyone comes out, and that's where you see the food stores. I don't know if you've like been come to the road. We're all them out.
The halls and
Everything. The slushies, the ice creams, you call it, man.
celebration in it.
Literally, and it's nice. Don't get me wrong, but if you doing that every day,
you're gonna pack the weight.
yeah, man. I'm telling you, anyone that's gaining weight is because they're having the teas and the desserts. We've been in prep before. I'm not usually a sweet tooth person, but we're in prep.
Yeah,
Sweet tooth
it's
crazy,
just
crazy.
elevates.
Yeah. So that's something that people need to, control. You got anything to touch on that?
I
Tom?
think it's just based on control, innit? Based on control. I've been there where I've not eaten for a vast amount of time, and then once you eat one thing, then it's like
Control,
it leads to another thing and another thing and another thing, and you can't control yourself and you can't stop. You know what I'm saying? Which is going to be hard at this time, but if you can discipline it through the first days, then I think it would just be like it's like, you know how they say like you create a habit in like 21 days or whatever and it'll stick. If you can create that habit during the first weeks of it, because it's 4 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then the next 2 weeks, it should be fine.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
It's one of them ones. I know, and I've spoke to certain people saying that they're gonna bulk,
Yeah, go on.
and I'm like, okay,
So they've been cutting all year round, but they're going to bulk in Ramadan.
yeah,
Safe.
The time when you got the loosest window to eat.
yeah.
That's just someone that wants to eat rubbish though. They just want to eat.
Yeah.
And they probably gain weight in
Yeah.
Ramadan for eating shit, so they think that's the best time to bulk.
It does not make sense to me. Go on, go on.
So I was thinking the same thing. So I was thinking, how would that work? Wouldn't you be beneficial going on either kind of maintain it? Obviously, you can't maintain, or like a mini, just gradual cut because the windows and stuff like that are cut. You know what I'm saying?
And what people don't understand as well, so Ramadan, what it does as well, it helps your digestion. It has so many health benefits. So if you're squeezing so much food in a short eating window, that's not going to be good for your digestion.
Yeah.
So as David talked about before, like spacing out your meals. So if you got a short eating window and you got, let's just say, 5,000 calories to eat, your digestion is going to get battered. So just use it as a time to just maintenance or go on a slow cut. And then if you go on a slow cut, at least you can enjoy this the once a week cheat meals with the family and whatnot. You're not missing the social activities. That's what I would say is very important. But again, as well, structure as well. Understanding like, okay, what time you're gonna be at work, what time you're gonna go to the gym. For me as well, like, so I normally train 5 days a week. I'm gonna limit my training to 4 days during Ramadan. I think that's gonna be enough for me because this year I want to pray more, actually be in the mosque more. So that's my intention. So
this year is not really comparable to every other year, man, because this year's gonna be not a breeze, but 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot easier.
But last year was what, March?
March,
Yeah. So when would it go back? Because bro, I remember going to school and man, they were like, even the 6 weeks holidays, bro. Man, they were still playing that like football. No water, nothing. And I'm like, bro, like, and this was peak summertime, bro. I'm like, bro, like, how you doing that, fam?
that's what I'm saying.
No water, like, I get it. No food. I've done no food. I can last with no food for a very long time. But nothing in terms of, okay, cool. Can you have chewing gum?
Nothing.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? It's
Nothing. I rate it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the water one that gets me, because when I don't have water, I get a headache. Like big headache, bro. And I feel proper croaky and just moody. How do you handle the mood swings? You get mood swings.
I think a lot of people
It's
do
where
it.
prayer comes in, you know.
So that do that sleep and like lack of sleep. Can't obviously have coffee, dehydrated. If you're in a hot country, harder. So that's why I remember school days. There's a lot of fights used to happen in Ramadan. Probably the time where everyone used to be at peace. No, they're more angry at that time. So it's funny how it used to be.
What would your daily water intake be then? Because what are you on now?
So right now, I think I'll be hitting easy about 5
liters.
But I would still get. I drink a lot of water anyway. So I would drink when I'm open my fast. I'll have like a liter.
Yeah.
At least, or 750 at least. Yeah. When I'm in the gym, having another bottle of this 1.5.
Yeah.
And then obviously when I get home to have a bit more. So I will get easy 3 to 4 liters.
So when do you sleep?
So obviously, okay, this is my routine going to be now. So fast opens let's just say it opens at 6. I'll eat usually, depending obviously, I'll normally train straight after, but I want to use that time to actually go to the mosque on most days. Yeah, I'm going to try to commit to it now. And then after, probably eat another meal and then go to the gym.
Okay.
So I'll probably get home for, let's just say, pray at 6, open my fast, let's say 6, and then go to the mosque.
PM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to the mosque, maybe, let me just quickly see, about 8, maybe about 7 p.m. now. So 7 p.m, be done for about 8, get to the gym for, like, say, 8:30 to about 10, have another meal, and then go to sleep. And then I'll wake up again before sunrise.
Do you kind of go into somewhat of a deload in Ramadan? Like drop intensity in your work?
Yeah. So, you know what, to be honest.
Even though you're eating and then going.
You know what, to be honest, I've been strong in Ramadan. And this is another thing we're going to talk about in our content. We talked about, people, they go in the mentality of like, okay, it's Ramadan, I'm going to live light. I get it. So if you're training fasted, there's only so much you can push yourself. But if you're hydrated, you got enough food, there's no reason as to why you can't push hard. Because you got everything that you have and you can still drink while you're training. I feel like some people, they already go into that mentality, I'm going to live light. Once you go with that mentality, you won't last. Honestly, pretty much every year in Ramadan, I hit PBs.
Sick.
Yeah, because I eat decently well. Make sure I don't eat too much when I'm not feeling bloated. Then I train, hydrate enough, and I still hit PBs.
I'm still trying to figure out when you're sleeping though.
So sleep's compromised, isn't it? Because you got to pray.
Yeah.
You got to eat.
So like, okay, so sunrise it says about 7:54. So let's just say, okay, I'll get home about, let's say 11. I'll sleep from 11 till about 6 or whatever it's going to be, and then eat again.
Also like 5 hours.
5-6 hours, and then if I really need to, then get a nap in somewhere.
So,
which I will need. Going to coffee, that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about caffeine cycle? You know what caffeine cycle is?
Yeah.
So I use Ramadan as a time to
come off
Yeah.
everything there.
As
Yeah.
soon as I get back in it, bro, that one shot of coffee, just
Yeah.
Just don't go Costa, bro.
yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
them ones are strong.
So like for man them cool. I've heard it might be different for females, based on their cycle.
Oh yeah. So if they're on cycle, they don't need to fast.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
just like a normal.
Yeah, normal day for them.
Okay.
So if they're on cycle, they don't need to fast.
Oh, first.
So, yeah.
Because I think, I've had a number, because I do box fit, there's a number of them that are fasting, but I think during 1 week they're going to be on, or they're expected to be on or whatever, so they're not fasting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay then.
You know one thing I don't rate, and obviously there's some mans here, they're grown adults here, and they don't fast. I don't get it, bro. I know obviously you guys will probably relate to this, but I see I'm like, bro, you're a grown man. Why are you not fasting?
Why don't they fast?
So I'm gonna lose my gains. Bro, I'm telling
Really?
you,
Like,
bro, I'm telling you,
serious?
there's man like that. They love the
Yeah.
gym, bro. If you're worried about losing gains in a month, bro,
Yeah.
you got bigger problems, bro.
Because to be honest, us Christians fast. I fasted when I was a child as well. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it's not as it's more short term
Yeah,
for us.
Yeah, well,
Do you know what I
could-
mean?
it can be longer,
it can be longer if
Yeah.
you want to, but it's not something we're obligated to do.
but
Until like,
the reason why fast though is not just for a break off food though. It's
Yeah.
like
what you're gonna give up. Yeah.
I believe it's like, okay, cool. You're sacrificing food and whatever, sleep, to say that, yo, that doesn't mean anything compared to God, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, for a man to say, yo, I ain't fasting because I'm gonna lose my gains from a body that you've been given, bro.
Given, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's kind of ungrateful.
yeah,
Yeah. And something as trivial as losing, you ain't gonna lose no muscle.
bro. My mom's diabetic, yeah, and she shouldn't fast. She feels so guilty when she doesn't fast. She tries every day. She tried to fast. You know,
Yeah,
every Ramadan.
yeah.
There's times where she has to break her fast because her blood sugar is so low
Yeah.
that she needs to faint, and she feels bad. I'm thinking, bro, you got a good health, and you're choosing not to fast.
Yeah.
Like, you get so much blessing in the time of month, and like, bro, I just find it wild, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy when people put gym over religion. It's
Over
crazy.
everything. Yeah.
man,
Putting
fix
gym
up.
over putting
Okay,
gym
bro.
over
Yeah, bro.
There's a lot of people that put gym over a lot of things.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, you can have a break from the
Yeah.
gym, or gym ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not-
Especially when you ain't got a specific goal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially when you're just in the gym for bands. Like there's a lot of social gymmers. You're not really making that much progress, but you're still craving to go to the gym. And you're talking about you're not fasting because you don't want to lose gains. What gains?
You also see you see in bodybuilding as well. Like people dedicate the whole
Entire
life,
life, and it becomes them.
Yeah.
It becomes your identity.
Yeah.
and the miserable.
That's what I'm scared of. I don't want it to become my
Nah, that
identity.
ain't gonna be you.
Yeah.
You're too far.
Yeah.
You got your priorities, but there's some people they don't get the priorities where all the money going into bodybuilding, competing, but they don't actually have that much money to even compete.
Competing. Yeah.
Like,
Priority.
how's your priorities there?
Yeah.
Your priorities should be like making sure you and if you got a family is looked after.
So-
Then bodybuilding comes next. Like if you put bodybuilding first, I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Need that pro card though, bro.
Yeah, but and the thing, suddenly they're gonna get a pro card, then they get loads of money or whatnot. It's gonna be
no way.
overstay. It's not like that, man.
Gonna work.
Yeah, man. People
Go away.
don't understand. Like, don't get me wrong, having a pro card, whoa, every person wants that. You get me?
Yeah.
But it's not gonna get you what you think it's gonna get you.
Magic pro card.
Yeah.
Really just comes and then your life's just changed. You get me?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm rolling in cash now. Yeah.
I'm a billionaire.
You get me?
Yeah. Priorities, man. Priorities. Anything else you want to touch on? Ramadan before.
I say we give out a few tips on what to do in Ramadan. So I'll give out 3 if you guys want to drop something.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
So
100%.
he come prepared. He's gonna drop it on us, but he come prepared.
The book's in the comments, guys. Download it right now.
Oh yeah, he's just reading his ebook,
Oh,
innit?
okay, go on.
Yeah. Chat GBT, yeah?
Oh!
Go on.
All right, so definitely focus on hydration first when you break in your fast. Food quality over quantity. So make sure you get nice, proper, nutritious foods in, not just processed stuff just to drop in calories, because then you've got to look at stuff like your digestion and how it's going to play a part in consuming your other meals throughout the night.
Mm.
Fast, it's like what based adding on to what I've said before, fast digesting proteins as well, which aids digestion. So you don't want something. I wouldn't put someone on a heavy type of protein like steak, which is going to stay in their digestive system, impacting the next meal. Do you know what I mean? Liquid calories as well. Getting liquid calories in to anything that can speed digestion up, so you can eat your other meals that you've got planned, is going to be a massive benefit to you. Anything to add?
I would say in the basis of training wise, if you are feeling a lot fatigued, you know your own body. Don't push it. If you're trying to push and you know you can't push, don't push it.
Don't push
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
Especially in Ramadan. It's like,
Everyone's different, and everyone's different. You know what I mean? So definitely that. And yeah, man. As long as you're doing that, I know it's hard, but if you can get as much rest as possible as well, then that will. I think it will. I can't really speak on because I haven't done that. You get what I'm saying? But
I think Ramadan is the month that is hard to get that rest.
Yeah.
Because there's so much going on. And hopefully, like I said, this year, it might be a bit more easier.
Yeah.
Because like before, it was like, you open your fast, then you pray, then you're fitting in gym at like at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, then you gotta wake up again.
Yeah.
Now it's a bit more, so hopefully maybe it can help.
Yeah.
It seems like it's almost, we're talking about it from a point of view of the past.
Yeah.
This year sounds less.
Easier, yeah.
Because I've seen some of the man them like back in the days. I just remembered playing football, bro. And I'm like,
how are you doing that?
Man are lying down, literally, like not with no water and stuff. I'm like, bro.
You know what? I've seen man come into the gym and they train midday. I see that's something I wouldn't even recommend. I wouldn't recommend.
They're fasting.
And they're fasting.
Okay.
They're saying they're fasting.
Yeah, so you don't know.
Are you fasting?
We're gonna keep a close eye on you guys.
You're coming in.
Check the cameras right. if you're brown and you're coming with a water bottle, we're coming for you.
Your water bottle in the car.
Yeah.
Sus.
Yeah.
The only line
But some people, that might be the only time they can train.
Yeah. That I would never recommend. How do you do it?
Okay, well, let's just say it's the only time they can train. Would you say them not to train at all then?
I'd rather them not training, or I'd rather them decreasing the amount of times they do train and put their body
that's the thing. Yeah, so they're doing some sort of training, but lower intensity.
Lower intensity. Or imagine training and then waiting another 6 hours to eat.
But then that's with everything though. Even just lifestyle, work. You're gonna have to do it. So it's like, I get it, but at the same time, there's gonna be people that work in the same situations, and people on the work field, like people in construction,
up and do what you can.
You can't tell them not to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. So if it's the only thing that you have.
So my question is that, would you say, is it better for them to rest completely or not train at all?
I would say either deload or reduce the amount of times you train. Do you know what I mean? Reduce the time, reduce the weight, take it a little bit easier. But I've seen man killing themselves in the gym the same way. Drop sets, supersets.
Some man can't look. We see footballers, man. Most playing big matches that they can do it. So if they can do it, you can do it as well. Like, again, everyone's different. Everyone's different.
I guess if you feel fine. But imagine that person influencing someone who's a little bit more vulnerable. Like, imagine having a heart issue and someone say, yo, don't be a wimp in Ramadan, blood. And then you take it upon yourself to do that. Because you know the whole issue. If your electrolyte balance drops too much, can get palpitations. It can lead to
that person saying issues. Don't be a wimp is a waste, man.
Because you can't
heart condition.
You know what I'm saying? You can't influence everyone else to do exactly what you do. So you gotta be careful, I guess. But I've seen man train hard in the gym at 12 o'clock, knowing that the fast don't open until like 9.
Bro, 2 years ago, I think it was that's longer now. 3 years ago, I think we used to train at a different gym. Honestly, the best vibe in Ramadan was like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Everyone's training. The vibe was amazing. And in Ramadan, there's a sick vibe, I'm telling you. It's like everyone's together. We have some
the same thing.
wicked. Honestly, it was just a wicked sessions, man. Going back to what you asked, I think understanding your capabilities and limitations. So obviously, if you've got problems, heart problems, whatnot, understand you can't. There's only so much you can push. You can't go like how you was before. Also, trying to avoid that sugary coffees, teas, and drinks, because that's going to keep you thirsty. Make sure, as you said, hydration. get a good hydration supplement, man. It's gonna help you a lot. Make sure your electrolyte balance is in a good state. What else I would say? Yeah, man. Don't treat your first meal when you're opening a fast as like a bonus banquet. Like you're just gonna go control yourself, because if you're gonna eat fried food, oily food, or whatnot, that's the reason why you're feeling lethargic and slow, and you don't want to go to the gym. If your goal is to get to the gym, then obviously make sure you eat easy digestible carbs, easy digestible protein, not to overfill yourself, so that you have enough so that you can train, and make sure hydration, as David just touched on, is a big thing, man. Hydration is definitely a big thing.
Makes the cogs go around.
Yeah, man. It's important for obviously your pumps as well. Make sure your joints in a good space, everything, how you feeling. So yeah, don't underestimate how much water you try to get in. It comes around once a year, so utilize that month. Like, as Muslims, we believe that obviously is the holiest month, so utilize that with prayers, being there for the family. Your training fits around Ramadan, not the other way around. Ramadan shouldn't fit around your training.
Yeah,
that's one thing people need to think. So yeah, although we all of our training isn't life, man.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, religion is a big thing.
Okay then, yo. So I want to do a segment, and I'm gonna call this segment. Where is it?
Just flexing in the mirror real quick.
This is gonna be called risk to reward. So basically, what I'm gonna do, I've got some scenarios here. I don't know if we'll go through all of them, but I want you to do the ratio of risk to reward. For example, if I said, we'll do one first, deadlifts in a bodybuilding program, then we can discuss it and then overall come to a ratio of if it's a 50-50 split, if it's 60-40 risk to reward, if it's a 30-70 risk to reward, we'll come up with a general. And then comment down below if you agree, disagree, why not. And then, yeah, man.
So we're going to come to a group agreement.
Yeah.
Okay,
we'll
cool.
come to agree. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
right.
I'm ready for this.
Yeah?
Super pumped for this.
Okay, then. Cool. So, first one. Okay, cool. Jumping on test just to feel better.
Like to feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
So does that mean like just getting like, your test is low and you just want to get it to normal levels?
Jumping.
I'm presuming, that's what I'm presuming.
Yeah, if your test is low and you need it,
Yeah,
then
to feel better.
Yeah.
I'll give you a scenario. A guy in his late 20s, early 30s, with low motivation, considers TRT without a medical need.
Without a medical.
So a medical need meaning that his test ain't low.
No.
Nah, yeah. Nah, that risk to reward is
Yeah, just to feel
terrible.
good. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Just go have a chat with your therapist.
And another thing as well, like some people's tests can be a factor of many things as well. Could be the food that you're eating.
Yeah.
So just adding maybe more fats to your diet would help.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
Your sleep, it could be so many variables.
yeah.
Yeah, if there's no medical need for it, stay off that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No
that's-
medical, but what if it's mentally?
Still, because like you said, there's factors behind everything.
Yeah.
So the test might not even solve your problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something could be something deeper.
Yeah. Imagine you jump on that and you find out that it's not solving your problem. You jump off, and then you feel even worse because your natural test is now going to be impacted.
Oh, you're just masking it?
Yeah.
You're just masking so you're not dealing with the issue.
Yeah. Take off the Band-Aid.
Okay. So the rewards I've got here though: energy, libido, physique, confidence.
All temporary. Because you're probably going to have to up your dose. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Does keeping yourself on TRT doses keep you feeling like that, like throughout the whole thing?
Yeah, so if you're coming from a low test, someone that has low test and bring it to normal levels, then obviously you're going to feel a lot more benefits in terms of how you feel in recovery. I have a client who's medically given tests, but he's got the patches.
Same here, yeah.
Yeah.
It's patches, yeah.
Yeah, the patches, yeah. It took him so long to increase it. His Tesla was super low. My age, like, So like, young 30s, and then he was like, he can see the differences.
Yeah.
In terms of training.
Yeah. Because he needed that.
Yeah, he needed it medically. He needed it. So okay, when you said that question, I was thinking more so in general feel. Like it's like okay, it's hard to explain because
Hard to explain. Yeah.
are you gonna? I don't know.
Because if you're on TRT doses and your TRT's in a good stable position, your testosterone's in a good stable position anyway, you're not really gonna feel the benefits of that, are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or are you?
yeah.
I don't really know because I've never tried it.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, could be because obviously if you come from someone that's from low test pretty much all your life or whatever it could be, not all your life, but for most of your life, then you suddenly bring it slightly up, you're gonna feel a big difference,
Yeah.
and not just the way you feel in your training as well. Again, the risk to reward, it depends on how much you're taking as well.
True.
Do you know what I mean? So if we just someone saying someone taking TRT, a lot of people are still on TRT and they're older, so TRT is not very high, so you won't get that much side effect if you can control it.
Yeah.
But again, if you're talking about, remember that guy I sent you, a young guy who looks about. Or you sent it actually today. Guy looks, that Russian guy. He looks about 40, but what 20?
And Andrei Stromov,
But how old is he?
26.
26. It looks about 45. Looks
Lost his hair. Just older.
So
Like,
obviously, I know we're speculating, but I presume he's on more stuff, a lot more stuff.
I heard he's on, I don't know what it means, but 120 GUI every night.
that's a mil, isn't it? Is that
GUI?
I mean, GH.
GH. 100 what?
125 or something each night.
That's a lot of GH.
Yeah.
what's the average dose?
So someone said it's a lot.
That's a lot. That's very expensive, bro. Like, so on average, a person would be taking out 2 to 4 RUs.
And he's on 120.
100 RU box. If you get it for a good, it would cost you about £150. But you're saying he's spending
on a night.
Each night, apparently. Someone said.
him.
Yeah, that small guy.
What the hell?
I don't know. I just it's too much money. But I did see Baker talking about it because he had a podcast, I think, with Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall, yeah.
And he talked about, he even admitted, because I want to get the strongest bench, I think he talked about. And he goes, in order for me to achieve that, I will need to push a certain level. And then he was talking about, but is it worth it for my kids? And then Eddie Hall, because if you're asking that question, then you know it. And then he goes, yeah, I do want it, but also, how much do I want it?
Because he says he's only going to do it till 33?
I can't remember.
He's giving himself
2 years or so.
Yeah.
I don't know how old,
So how old
he
is?
I don't know.
He's in his 30s, I think.
Yeah. So even he was saying as well, like, I'm sure he said 100 IUGs. I'm going to ask him, like, is that real? Like, because that's a lot of money, bro.
Yeah.
That is a lot of money. Yeah. So, again, it depends how much people push in.
Yeah. Okay, then. So for the scenario of this one, late 20s, early 30s, low motivation, he considers TRT. What's the risk ratio to reward ratio, you would say?
I'll say the risk is higher than reward.
Yeah. I don't think that should be your first option.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that should be your loss.
How high though? So are we talking just
If it's TRT doses.
If it's 60-40?
Yeah.
60-40 risk to ratio?
I'm just thinking like if you're trying to bring at normal levels, like
Yeah.
not like high levels.
Okay. 60-40 then?
40.
Yeah?
It's only TRT doses,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Calm. In the comments, innit?
Yeah.
Do you think that we're right, wrong?
Yeah.
Why? Why not?
Different people have different opinions, but
You say he was blasting now,
yeah.
straight off the bat.
Yeah, crazy.
Okay then. Next one. Cool. Training through pain versus training around it. Scenario: ignoring minor joint pain and pushing through to stay consistent.
The risk to reward is high on that one. Your body's telling you something, and if you choose not to listen, you will feel the consequences in the future. Because I've been in a I've been in a position where I work around. You know what? They're both kind of saying the same things, because whether you train around it or training or ignoring it, or the question was training through it or working around it, innit?
Training around it.
Yeah, they're both gonna probably yield the same results, but one's more immediate. Because if you're training through pain, you're probably gonna get injured a lot quicker than training around pain. But there's a problem if you're training around it as well. Why not just address the problem and try and fix it? Do you know what I mean? So I think ultimately it's just a matter of time until something goes.
I hear it. So I think, especially for us like, who've been training for years, we all got niggles.
Mm.
You got niggles, I got niggles, you probably got niggles as well. So I think there'll be ways to train around it. So like, for example, most times I can't do hip hinge movements, but there's other exercises I can do. Or sometimes I can't do different squat patterns because of my knee, so I can do other squat patterns that won't affect my knee.
Yeah.
I think if you're always getting little pains and then you say to yourself, you know what, I need to give my body a rest.
Mm.
Personally, for me, I don't think you're going to progress that much.
Yeah, I know that, but what about where we're coming from is, are you doing something about those niggles, or are you just leaving it?
Oh no,
and trying to work around it? Do you know what I mean? So like, I've had clients and I've had friends who say, oh, it's only a little bit of shoulder pain, and then boom, something goes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is why I work closely with physios and I work closely with sports massagers, and you have to make sure you're getting a good amount of treatment monthly. Do you know what I mean? So if you're doing something around it and you're working, if you're doing something about it and you're working around it, perfect.
Yeah.
But if you're just training through it and expecting it to magically go away, then you're gonna pop that hamstring.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because something's wrong.
Yeah.
What if it's a pain where it's not pain, but it's okay then cool. You've trained legs twice, so the first day on a Monday you trained it, and then you're training legs again on a Friday, and it's not necessarily an injury. It's gonna hurt because you've trained it before.
So you still got DOMS.
Yeah.
Look at your recovery, innit?
Yeah. So I think, okay, really and truly, okay, I've done it before, but really, if you got DOMS, you probably shouldn't be training it again.
Yeah.
That's my thinking.
Yeah.
But I know it's hard to say, but you got something structured plan. You need to train that. Otherwise, if you push it another day, then your whole routine messes up for the next week. But really and truly, I think. But then again, if you're let's just say you're a newbie now, you all know that first newbie leg day game, that's gonna last for a week at least.
And also, if you're not training the muscle as often, it's probably gonna last longer.
A lot longer.
Because I train legs, and my legs do hurt that week.
Yeah.
But I train chest, and I train it just as hard, and I'm recovered in 2-3 days.
Yeah.
So it depends on the amount of volume and frequency that you do throughout the week as well.
But I would also say that legs just
Take a bit more time to recover. Yeah.
it's a lot more taxing.
What about the girls that do 4 leg days a week?
I don't know.
Those wellness girls.
Yeah.
I think it's because their volume. Maybe their volume's not as high, or maybe they just. I think they split their each
When they
muscle.
do that ham day, quad day,
Ham
glute
quad
day.
glute day. Yeah. But 3-4 times leg days.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
But obviously, no, I'm just trying to be like broad a bit. Is it because also like because they're females, they're not lifting as much? I don't know. I'm just. No. I'm saying to you. No. Hear me out though. Okay.
See some wellness
I'm
girls.
gonna
They
say
train
something.
like
That's strong.
Yeah.
That's strong. Where I was coming with is like, okay, let's just say you got a newbie trainer, compared to someone who's trained for 10 years, yeah? This newbie is training 10 kilos dumbbells. This 10 years been lifting 80 kilos. He's going to create a lot more information and he's going to need a lot more recovery than this person.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about in terms of the
systemic
long
fatigue and stuff. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Because the stronger
But
you
then
get,
again, the wellness stuff,
yeah.
they got some strong legs, man.
Yeah.
So you can't even knock them. So
Same way I've seen girls just have a glute day
Yeah.
and then have a hamstring day where that just hamstring, just glutes and just quads. So if you're just predominantly training one side of your leg, leaving the rest for a next day, I reckon it's doable.
Yeah.
Would I do it? No.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Get me?
Yeah. Obviously, they have different goals to us because they predominantly need to build that lower leg.
Yeah.
So they can do it. So yeah, I don't know how they strategically do it, but I'm presuming ham day, quad day, glute day, and glute day I'm presuming it's not that taxing.
Taxing, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's only so many glute exercises you can do. That's gonna
Probably gonna share a bit of time. Is the ham and glute is probably gonna share exercises.
yeah. There's gonna be a few secondary muscles.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's not gonna be a lot taxing.
Like taxing, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think the quad day is probably gonna be the most
Taxing.
taxing, yeah.
The
What
main.
sorry. What I've got here for the risk is chronic injury and forced layoffs, but reward mental toughness and momentum.
See, again, it comes down to like, okay, when you're bodybuilding, you're competitor, you're gonna have to sometimes push through. But if you're a lifestyle who just wants to be fit and healthy, then you could ease off.
Yeah.
But for us, when we're doing it, we're gonna have to push through.
We're gonna have to push
That's
through,
what separates you from the people that's gonna drop off.
Is that? Are you talking about like specific individuals? You talking
Nah,
about, like,
this is just in general.
Yeah, exactly what you said. Hit the nail on the head. Because we've had to push. My elbows was mashing me up through the whole prep. Still had to go in and do my sessions.
Bro, I can't remember the last time I didn't have niggles.
Yeah.
Oh, DP though. When's the last time I didn't have niggles?
It's about managing them, I guess. Whilst we still work around them. Yeah.
I get like tight lower back pain from tightness and whatnot. I get that all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hip flexors are tight. Sometimes my shoulders aching.
Yo, that's true. You know. Have you ever felt brand?
I've never.
Have you ever felt brand new?
Nah.
Some
I genuinely
clients
can't remember.
moan about like. Have you had clients who are so sensitive to like restrictions, like tightness?
Yeah.
I've got a client here. She's like super into her stretching, and you see if she had one little tight hamstring, she needs to stretch it out. Bro, my whole body's tight right now.
Yeah. Same.
I bet you're in some crazy pain from that high rocks.
Yeah.
But would you
knees
have it
and
any other way?
Yeah.
When I feel fully rested, I feel weird. I feel like I've got no muscle.
Yeah.
I feel all loosey.
I think we learn to live with it.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel it's a good thing because it's not going to help stop us from easing off.
Chronically high creatinine levels.
It's awful. I know certain people, like train us just as hard as we do, but they never get a massage.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I'll get a massage.
Never injured.
No, but listen, I always get a massage like maybe once a month or at least twice a month or something like that. And then I'll be like, why am I getting pains that they're not?
Yeah.
But it's because they don't know how the body should feel.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. So, like, they're used to being tight.
Yeah.
Once they get a massage, like one of my clients, he got one after ages, back with all red and whatnot. He goes, yo, I feel amazing. I go, yeah, that's how your body's meant to feel.
I've never had a sports massage.
Exactly. When
Never.
you have one, you realize how your body's meant to feel.
Never.
Yeah,
Is it only because like I've had dreams that it messes up.
Huh?
What do you mean?
I've had not dreams. I've had
What?
nightmares where
What do you mean?
I've gone for a sports massage and it's ended up wrong. Like they've messed up something.
Oh,
Give me
I
an
thought
injury.
you meant like-
Yeah. Like. Oh no, you're mad.
Yo.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, back on topic. Boy. Risk
I'm like,
to
this is
reward.
Yeah, what
Nah.
what massages you been getting? What massages?
Oh, sorry.
Nah. No. He's had experience, bro.
Nah.
But what do you mean? Like, you reckon they get you more injured?
Me, not in the nightmares that I have. Yeah, like I can't run again, can't lift again. Yeah, like broken neck, broken
Don't touch
spine.
Not there.
Yo, really bad.
Yeah. Bad.
Yeah,
But yeah, just yeah.
So what would you say? You're scared of getting massaged then?
I'm not scared, but I know it's gonna hurt. The first one,
Yeah, 100%.
it's gonna hurt. Like
Your legs gonna be
mad.
tight, bro.
Yeah.
Calves.
Oh,
Yeah.
Calves are gonna be.
oh my god, they're the most painful.
Your calves are gonna
But
be.
the fact that they are tight
Yeah.
goes to show it needs to be done.
I don't know if they're tight though.
Okay, do this. You know, we got foam roller at Kingdom or something. You got
Yeah.
foam roller at home?
Yeah.
Do that on the quads.
Mad thing.
Painful.
I'm gonna do it tonight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it tonight.
bro.
Yeah.
Painful.
How's your hamstring? Can you touch your toes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touch my toes and that.
Yeah.
That the first type of treatment I've had was when in America when Thingy
Oh yeah.
when Ruta.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Rita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can't
you know
No
remember.
way. Was that the first time?
Yeah.
That's mad.
First
Did you,
time.
then when Bilal came down, then he went to your thing. Did you not have a chance to?
Nah.
He came to your event, didn't he?
Ruta.
No, Bilal.
Oh no. He was doing it for the members. Yeah,
Oh,
but I was teaching the class in it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
for you,
saying? So,
okay.
yeah.
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 That's
But
what you-
yeah, risk to reward then. What we're saying, scaling it.
I think 50-50 only because it depends on the person and what the goal is. I'm not saying you should fight through it. You should work around it, but also deal with it. That's what I'm saying.
I say if you want to be in this for longevity, it should be at least 60-40 still
To
to
Risk.
risk. Yeah. there's a higher risk
Yeah.
towards getting injured. Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Okay.
I guess it's not unreasonable.
Yeah.
It's just 10 more above, but yeah, I would say.
All right then. Next one. Staying natural versus enhanced in a social media era. So not just in general, not just natty versus unnatty, but staying natural versus enhanced in a social media era.
You mean like being relevant?
Well, the scenario, a coach / content creator debates hopping on to keep up online.
Oh, you see.
See, okay, I think there's a lot more risk. Only because, look, when I first started coaching and whatnot, yeah, I thought in order for my coaching business to do well, I need to compete. That's nothing far from the truth. I know so many people, we know mutual friend, never competed before, business doing really well. So, right? You don't need to be in like the most muscular person to someone to look up to you. You just need to be in shape.
It doesn't even matter.
Midsection need to be tight.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of the Gymshark athletes. Yeah, most of them now they're not huge.
They're not pros. They're very
So if you want to stay,
Are they natural?
I would say most of them look it. The YouTubers I'm talking about, you know, the one with the blonde hair, long hair and stuff. Oh, we don't know. Okay, we don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, okay, it's not unachievable, bro. Like, bro, David has a better body, I would say, for most of them. The one I think we've got natural.
thanks,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
But if we compare, not to put you down,
Yeah,
but
hey, you know, hey.
because
Man, just build me up.
Yeah.
No, push me down.
let's be
I'll
honest. But comparing, okay, David to say like, okay, then who would you say?
As in what?
Like, okay, then say
don't
like
know,
Alex,
let's just say the Gymshark
Alex
owner,
Eubank.
Huh?
Alex Eubank.
Okay.
He's an American
boxer?
young guy. No.
Alex Eubank, that's the blonde guy you're talking
Blonde
about.
guy.
Okay.
Long hair.
Long hair.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
C-Bum, man, the owner. Man.
so it was
yeah, go on.
he's hopped on.
Yeah.
He's grown his social media base to a point where it's blown up. You're not enhanced, sick shape, but you reckon if you was to jump on
It would blow. It,
social media wise, because this is not just saying natural versus enhanced.
Yeah.
This is in the social media era.
it,
Would
You know
you
what?
reckon? Would
I
you
agree.
get more traction
yeah, it would.
online?
I would.
Yeah,
would.
okay.
Yeah.
If the better your physique, you are going to get more traction. But also, I feel like how many big people do we know who's massive, but they don't have a good social media following? So it's not just your physique, your personality, your character. So people need to have relatability.
Yeah.
So this guy, it's the guy that I'm actually talking about, to be fair. The blonde guy with long hair.
Yeah. Alex Eubank, innit?
Yeah, I didn't know. But there's another guy as well that trained with Chris Bumstead and he trained with Sam Sulek, his skinnier version. That's quite bad, but yeah.
Yeah.
He's another Gymshark athlete. Anyway,
Okay.
but yeah, again, he's got millions of followers or millions of subscribers. Doesn't have the best physique. It's his personality. So again, if we talk about Chris Bumstead as well, Chris Bumstead got a wicked physique, but his personality isn't amazing. But why people relate to him? Because he's very honest, he's emotional. So I think people get drawn into your character.
And if you got a sick physique, it just
Helps,
matters.
helps, yeah.
But what about Sam Sulek then?
I think people are, yeah,
But I wouldn't like. I'm not drawn to him.
yeah.
Yeah, but you're not, but other people are.
I think he just does ridiculous stuff.
hear it.
Like the
Don't
way,
you-
yeah.
so again, I don't watch Sam Sulek, but a lot of younger people are drawn to him because he's just honest.
But I knew of Sam Sulek because number one, he's 20, and number two, he looked massive.
Yeah. It's his size
You get
and
me?
his age. Age and
Yeah.
size plays a big part.
If that wasn't a thing, then I wouldn't have known his name.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be popping in the social media era.
Again, there's so many other people who are 20 years old, even look bigger than him, yeah, but they don't have the same following as him because again, it's his personality that brought people in.
True.
He's
But
very
it's
honest.
starting. But
personality-
it's starting to. It's starting to evolve within that though. People are evolving based on
Yeah.
physiques. Do you know
No,
what I'm
look,
saying?
look, having a physique definitely helps, especially if you're in the industry. You need to be in shape.
Yeah.
I don't personally think that you need to be jumping on just to stay relevant? That was the question, right?
Yeah.
To stay relevant.
Online though, online.
Yeah, to stay relevant online. Like, we talked about it so many days on our content. Your relevancy helps when people can relate to you.
Yeah, relatability in it.
Again, I know so many bodybuilders. We know so many bodybuilders. They don't have a personality. So yeah, they could look sick, but then social media isn't doing well because they don't have a personality.
Yeah.
Whereas I see other people who are not the biggest, but because they have a personality, people can relate to them. They show the vulnerabilities, what they go through, that they get nervous, they feel low confidence. That's what people.
Three-dimensional. It's just it's not just gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for if I were to answer that, and the question was for to stay relevant, I would say the risks are about 70%.
Okay, then what? Not talking about physique. Then what about strength? Because I know there's a lot of youngers that are blowing up based
strength.
on
Yeah, that's true.
So even that, there's this kid called Logan or something. He was doing a video with Larry Wills only because he could bench a mad thing at 17, but he was enhanced. But I don't know his personality, but I know him from that. You know what I'm saying?
His feats, yeah.
And that's, if he didn't do that, then he wouldn't have got that opportunity of collab, even that collab.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we're assuming he's on. If he's 17.
Oh yeah, he's on.
But
He's on.
and we're presuming that he's on a lot more than maybe he should be.
Yeah.
Again, we presume, we don't know.
Yeah.
Then the risk is, okay, if you're taking so much at 17, your lifespan is going to get shorter.
Yeah.
And that's the risk there.
Yeah.
So if your risk is just to stay relevant, you got to think about, okay, is it worth it for my lifespan?
Yeah.
Like, and this is another thing I want to touch on as well. I think we brought down bodybuilders because we said that darts are healthier than us. I want to take that back. No, they're not.
Yeah.
We get a bloods done.
What? Who?
Remember on that podcast, the
Darts players.
Yeah, remember we said, we had the question because Tamla asked, who do you think is healthier? And we said darts players are healthier than bodybuilders. Although we, as bodybuilders, we put a lot of stress on our body.
We also get it checked, yeah.
Yeah, we get it checked.
You lot said that. I said darts.
Yeah.
Unhealthier.
That's the same. I'm taking it back. I'm like, yo, why did I say that? Like, we're really talking down on us because not most.
We're very health conscious.
Yeah. A shout out Dr. Imran, man, who looks after us, and he would tell us, yo, what are you doing if he was? Do you know what I mean? We take the vitamins, we diet well, we do a cardio year round. I think, so like, if you are going to take it, you need to know what you need to do to limit the risks because steroids is not healthy, but there's ways to bring the risk down.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
But the risk to ratio, though, I'll tell you what thing it says here. So the risk, obviously, health, credibility, pressure, escalation. That's what it says here. But the reward, faster results, I'm presuming physically and online.
Yeah.
Attention and opportunities.
That reward is, I guess if you're tactical about it, you go in, you take advantage of those opportunities and that big blow up, you can get something from it. But I still don't think it's worth the reward, man. It's worth the risk.
Also, as I say as well, it's not just because you're going to take it, doesn't mean you will become relevant.
Yeah.
And I talked about again, like we know people that got 6 shape, but they're not relevant. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's the goal or not.
You know what it is though?
There's a lot more to it just than your physique.
Saying that though, even if you don't blow up in terms of like physique wise, there's a lot of people that would wanna see your journey on taking steroids.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So like,
it's an interesting topic, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
it's an interesting topic coming off as well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think it's more interesting going on than coming off, because I already know what you look like on. So coming off, okay, your lifestyle now, whatever. Yeah. But if you've been natty, okay, cool. You've looked like that. Let me see what you look like in 6 months.
You're right, because I've seen some people announce that they're jumping on, and I'm like, okay, I want to see this. Do you know what I mean? It's automatically interesting. And some of the blow ups I've seen ain't even been that drastic. You look harder, but I don't think you're gonna have a massive.
That's what I'm saying.
Some people have it, like Marky. He went big.
Yeah.
But
you
I think
it's genetics.
Yeah, but it's all about, okay, cool. Humanly, you're not supposed to look like that. So let me see what's gonna happen. It's like that. Remember that I don't know if they're still doing it, but the enhanced Olympics.
Oh, they're doing it.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a good. Did you hear about that?
Yeah,
Enhanced games. Yeah.
The big swimmer.
Yeah.
regardless if you think steroids is right or wrong, you're gonna be locked in.
Yeah.
You're going to be because you're gonna want to see it.
You want to see what the human body can be
Exactly.
pushed to.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think I'm sure it's still going ahead because Dr. Iman was involved in that. That's how I found out about it.
Mad.
But again, it's gonna be interesting because it's gonna be. Look, okay, let's be honest here. When competing bodybuilders, people are looking at the super freaks, the upper bodybuilders.
That's who you want to see.
Yeah. Because it's the freaky, and that's what you want to see. But again, obviously, they talked about the risk to reward limitations, and maybe they thought this is worth the risk. Yeah.
Ratio wise, then what we
I'm saying 70-30 because again, even if you take it, doesn't mean you're guaranteed. The what do you say?
the online presence.
Yeah, the presence that you're gonna get all the eyes. You're not guaranteed it because
True.
a lot of people on steroids.
Yeah.
So you're not guaranteed
And not
that.
everyone's big
Yeah,
and blown up.
yeah,
So you're right, 70-30.
yeah. At least.
Yeah.
70-30, yeah.
Yeah,
So I'd even say 80-20.
yeah.
If you're doing it based on I want to get clout.
Yeah, it's stupid reasons.
Yeah,
Dumb,
yeah.
So
Risk your life
Yeah,
for
yeah.
clout.
Yeah.
For clout. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you're saying it's gonna help you get money,
Yeah.
then I would bring the risk lower. If you're saying just to get followers or so people see me, that's a shit.
and fame.
Yeah.
Shit
I
goal.
guess it will ultimately revolve to, it will bring you to get money in the future. But
But again, you're not guaranteed.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the question is just to get more.
some people don't even know how to capitalize on those followers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is that as well? So a lot of people are on steroids here, but not everyone is openly admitting it, and not everyone is telling people about the journey.
Yeah.
If you're openly telling people about the journey, is people going to get invested in the people who are taking steroids, or people who are thinking about steroids going to be invested in it? The reason why I don't want to do that is because I don't want to be influence others.
Influence. Because people are looking for
I got a younger people follow me. Do you know what I mean? So I don't want to be the influence of taking it. I admit that I've taken it. I'm not one of the people that I'm natural. I'm never gonna be that guy.
Because some people will watch your videos
Yeah.
or watch those guys on steroids videos just to hear what nanograms and what amounts they're taking,
yeah,
so they can write down. So you want that much,
They think they need to take
and
that.
this is what's dangerous
Exactly.
for people telling their stories and telling what amounts they're on.
But is that a negligence from them, or is that again? You can't control how other people perceive it because people might say, "Okay, you know."
But you're an
what,
influence. You're an influence. Like there's people copying us. Do you know what I mean? There's people copying us. Like they don't know.
But
the
it's
reasons
scary
behind-
though
yeah.
because, like, as we said on the last pod, your son or daughter will copy you because they don't have their own state of mind. These people don't have their own state of mind, and they're big people.
Yeah.
I remember going to a Gymshark event, and Sam Sulke was there. 20 years old, yeah. And there was a big man, 34 years old, saying, and I'm like, bro, yeah, fam,
screaming
like glazing.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, he's a normal human being, yeah? And you're probably the type of person, if Sam Sulek said, "Oh, take this, I took this," and da, 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 you probably take the same thing.
Yeah, 100%.
But you're a grown man.
But you know what? Some people idolize professionalism, or when you're an icon in a field. Like, look at us. This is why people come to us as coaches, because we're like top spec for getting you to where you want to get to. You're gonna get go to a professional. So when you're seeing Sam Sulek and, oh my God, he's done this in this short amount of time, and I see you on YouTube and I watch what you say, and you're eating Rice Krispies in the morning, so that's gonna work for me as well. They're gonna take it that level because look how big he is and look how young he is. Do you know what I mean? So
I see. I'm not against with like people like Sam Sulek because that's how they got big. But people need to realize just because it
Not the
works
best
for him,
way.
it's not going to work for you.
Yeah.
Everybody has different type of bodies. I'll give you a prime example as well, going into it as well. So I had two clients. Both of them went on a holiday, right? Both of them obviously trained together, cardio together, ate the same food. One of them came 10 kg heavier. The other came like 2 kg heavier.
mad.
Because they got both different type of bodies. Do you know what I mean? So it's understanding like what's going to work for you may not work for another person.
And considering with Sam, I think his background's been athletic anyway.
Yeah.
So he
wrestler.
he was a diver.
What is it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, competitive diver or
That's
something
crazy.
like that. So he was chiseled from
Yeah,
young, innit?
Yeah.
So like genetically, he was blessed.
You can
You get
handle
me?
those foods.
And he trains
Exactly.
hard. He
Exactly.
goes to the over failure with training a bit more, like the hard presses. He does that. So obviously, yeah, man, he trains hard and uses up the calories really well.
You know what I'm saying? So 80 20 or 70 30.
Let's be 75-25.
So go on. Cool. You want to do one more?
Yeah, go on.
Calm. This one's an interesting one. I'll let you guys take over the floor. Competing in a show just once. Scenario. A lifestyle client decides to prep for a bodybuilding show for the experience. I'll read the risks and rewards here. The rewards: discipline, achievement, self-belief. The risk: relationship with food, post-show rebound, mental stress.
And you know what's crazy about this? I've got a client when I was meant to have a call with. This is what we're planning to do.
Yeah.
So this is a very, very interesting topic. Now, I think you've got to have someone who's walked that journey. If you've got a coach who's walked that journey, and because there's nothing wrong with wanting to try it out, but make sure you know the risk to rewards before you go in that journey. Anyone who wants to compete, because I don't particularly train competitor clients, but anyone of my Gen Pop clients who have mentioned they want to compete, I tell them the ins and outs raw from the get-go, because the risk outweighs the rewards. Because what you're gonna get from it, what a little plastic trophy, and 9 out of 10 times you probably won't win because there's other people that's been on this thing from early. Do you know what I mean? Do you have the patience to know that you're probably not gonna be ready this year? And if you want to do it this year and rush into it, how are you gonna feel when you fail and you look like crap on stage? So it's a lot more risk to rewards.
I think you need a good reason to compete and not just doing it for Instagram or social media, because they're going to come to a point where the last 6 weeks, 4 weeks, where it's going to be hard. You're going to hate the process. We've all been through it. You're going to feel tired. You're going to feel weak. Yeah, less sleep. You're going to feel agitated in your relationships, how you are with your
risk.
So many different things are going to be impacted. And then if your thing just, I want to get more followers or get more eyes or just more likes, that ain't a good enough reason. Look, I always say, like, if you have been training for a while and you love training and you got a good potential, I think you should do it 100%. Like, that's the reason why I competed, because I want to see how much I could push my body and what I can learn from my physique. And I learned a lot in the process. But if your goal is just say, oh, you know what, I just want to try it, I don't think it's a good enough reason. And I do exactly what David does. I tell him what it's going to require. It's going to cost you a lot more money. It's going to cost you a lot of time. Like I said, you're not going to feel good. You might even hate the process.
What about that client who's just come to you, been training with you for a while? It's not particularly big. It's not, training is not like at the forefront of their mind, but they still wanna. They've seen it on Instagram and they wanna compete. They wanna try it out. Yeah. What would you tell that person?
So my thing is, ask them again why.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen? What do you think? What are you going to gain from it? And see the reasons. And then explain to them, like, this is what's you're gonna require. Like, you're gonna pay. The shows are expensive, man. You're gonna pay a lot for the shows, the coaching, the nutrition side. How much they're gonna take from you, from your social aspect. Because that's what we lose out on. Yeah. That's what we try to repay after prep, even on the social activity, because we got so much time we need to give back to our kids and our family. So they need to understand that, and if they are happy to that, who are we to say no? Yeah. If they really say, oh, look, I'm okay, I know what it's going to require from me, I may not get to the position that I want to get, because you're not guaranteed the first place. You could look amazing, but you could come up against someone who's looking even better. You can't control who you're going to come up against. Exactly.
It's who's on there on the day.
Yeah. So you need everything to go in your favor.
Is there a scenario where a client can actually become worse after competing than they started? Because what I'm thinking as well, say like they're not bothered about coming first, second, they'll just want to do a show to see how they look. Boom, they get shredded. They fall in love with their shredded physique.
Oh yeah.
Now, boom, coming back off the show now, going back to a normal type physique, that could bring mental issues to them.
This is the coaches. I think the coach has a big part to play in this.
Yeah.
Because I've I've been that client, bro.
Yeah.
I've been shredded, done my first show, and I was in the gym the next morning running it off, and I don't look the same.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can't, like, I think a coach has a responsibility of making sure there's a after prep after the prep. Do you know what I mean? Because to be left at your own devices after a show, worst thing ever. Worst thing ever. Waking up every morning, checking your abs after each meal, having that messed up mentality that I'm gaining weight. Imagine being lean, shredded one day, looking the best you've ever done in your life, and then the next morning, you're watery.
Yeah.
There's no lines, big glycogen, spilling over, compensations everywhere. Messes up your head.
And
It can make you super depressed. I've been there, man.
yeah, and the next goal is so far away that they need to be like, okay, look, this is the plan now. So
Yeah.
they need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's hard.
Yeah.
Like, you want to eat anything, everything.
Yeah.
It's so hard. Like, you're eating, you're not getting full.
Yeah. Bottomless
It's hard.
pit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember after this last show, I was having like 4 burgers.
Yeah.
Confession time.
Yeah.
I could eat 4 burgers. Like,
Like every pod you got a story. innit?
No, you listen.
Yo, I could eat-
there's a lot of realness to come from
yeah,
David.
there's a lot of realness. I could eat 4. I had the appetite to do that. Bro, I'm happy with 1 now. So your grilling, your hunger levels are here. After, you gotta make sure that client knows, listen, this is to come and there is no way around it. You're gonna have to suck it up and listen to what I'm saying and know, listen, you're gonna be disciplined even though you're feeling this way.
Yeah.
And this can come into play with relationships, with family, knowing that after you've accomplished this goal, you still got to watch yourself. You still have that post prep to go through, and it's
Another thing
It's
to
harsh.
avoid, and this I've seen it with many people, they decide to start prep because they come out of a relationship.
yeah,
Okay, now they need to put their focus on something else. That's the worst thing
Worst
you
time.
do. When you start prep, you need to make sure your life is in a good state. You got a stable job. You got a good family support. Your family know what it's going to take of you. Your mentalness is going to need to be in a good state. Because again, like I said, the start is easy, but when it gets to the hard part, like I said, when you're feeling hungry, less sleep, agitated, you're kicking off on little things, like because it's going to be your first prep, it's going to be the hardest prep of your time. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of out of you. And you need to understand that. And then again, you're going to do all that and you might not even win. You're paying all that money, you might not even win. And that's the hardest pill you have to take, unfortunately.
yeah.
But that's the life of a
That's how it
competitor.
goes. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Look, we went all the way to America.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a good place. I'm happy
Yeah.
with my placing,
Yeah.
but I didn't come home with that wet prize money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And we always ask that question that people ask us, oh, so how much do you get paid? You don't get paid.
Yeah.
You really true, we're paying into
paying
it
them.
to compete. Do you know what I mean? And I know that's going to sound mad to people who's not in the competitive sport, but that's how it is. Like, we're paying our coaches, we're paying for posing coaches, we're paying obviously for our diet, we're paying the shows. Like, I'll give you an example. For our two-bro show, which is like the higher end in terms of amateur levels, and that's where you can turn pro, which obviously David did. One class will cost you £110 around. You also got to do a membership, which is going to cost you, let's just say, 40 quid. So that's 150 there. Then you also got to pay for your tanning, which is going to, let's just say, another 50 or 60 pound.
Yeah.
That's 200 pound there. Then you're going to want to pay for photography because it's your first show, so it's going to cost you another 100 pound.
Yeah.
So what's that, 400 pound? I don't know how much on.
Yeah.
Then you're going to pay for
Hotels.
your hotels.
Yeah.
You're going to stay the night. There's so many things that you got to
Fuel.
factor in. Yeah. Some people do about 3 classes on that day, so you spend about £300-400 pound just on one
Say
day.
tanning as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mad.
And what- and
Supplementation.
guess what? You might
peak
win.
maxes.
You're still not
Yeah.
going to get no money.
Mm-hmm.
The only time you're going to get something when you're a pro and win a pro show.
Yeah.
You don't get money when you get your pro status, right?
No.
When you win a pro show,
It's only
right?
pro shows, yeah.
And you, depending on the show that you get, you're probably what, $2,000, $3,000
Yeah.
benefits, depending on what.
But this year apparently the top two in the pro shows get to go to America now.
Yeah.
So it's no longer you have to win.
Yeah,
But I diverged, yeah.
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 That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, man. So the risk, there's a lot more risk
To-
than reward, unfortunately, in bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say
I would say 80-10, you know.
80-10.
80-20. 80-20. Yo, my man. Yo, I didn't pass maths, man. I didn't.
Safe. safe. 80-10, you know.
Yo, where's that next 10 going, man? It's my back pocket.
Safe for later.
Save the next 10 for later.
You say that high?
I would say it's that, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I would
For
say
experience.
20,
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
Just for experience.
Especially as
Yeah.
well, if you're enhanced as well, like, you're going to take other stuff. That's a lot
Yeah.
of risk as well.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you look at food differently for the rest of your life after that first show. Yeah.
Yeah, risk a lot. Yeah.
Especially if you're like mentally, if you're weak,
Oh,
that's gonna be
yeah,
deep.
you gotta be in a good space, man.
That's gonna be deep.
And that's the thing as well. Like, you need to, like I said, we talked about it, you need to get in it for the right reasons. We see it on social media. So many people that do bodybuilding, they retire and they talk bad about bodybuilding
Yeah.
because of their experience.
They always do, innit?
They always do.
Yeah.
But if you're going to compete, you need to know what you're getting yourself into. You should be prepared for that. You're not going to get much. I knew that from the start. I'm not going to get money from it.
And this is why I didn't make that steroid step,
Yeah.
because my risk to reward is super high.
It's going to go even higher.
Yeah, it's gonna go even higher, and I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, so yeah,
Definitely, man. Because I think now,
Gotta weigh out your
for
options.
competing wise, bodybuilding is getting a lot more popular now because social media, which is obviously great. I guess
Yeah.
more people doing it. I do love to see that change and people chasing something. It's nice, man. People do it. We had remember, was it Adi? Is that how you pronounce it?
Adi, yeah.
Yeah, remember he competed for the first time. Fair play to him. Like, he done it like into it. I don't know if he does it now, but again, you see people like that.
Try
They
it,
train all every time. Before, you know what? Let me put myself into it. Fair play, and they did pretty well. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Came that second or third. I can't remember.
I think he won it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he
I can't
won it.
remember. Yeah. So you done well. Do you know what I mean? So some people, you're going to get people like that. But other people, like I said, you need to have that passion. You need to know that what you're getting yourself into, man. So,
Not everyone has that fairy tale ending.
Yeah.
yeah. I never won any of my first shows when I was younger. When I was 22, I competed, and top 10 was the highest place I've ever placed, and I think I was 10th.
do you know what I mean?
I was that 10th.
Yeah, you're not guaranteed. But one thing, last thing I want to touch on as well, just because you got a good physique doesn't mean you're going to do well. Like, I know people who are wicked potential, but they never finish a prep because the mental state is not in a good place. And people underestimate that.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, it's hard. Prep is not going to be easy. That's what I say to people. Just be prepared for it. However, if you compete and you get through them hard challenges, it'll make you tough as a person.
Yeah.
And you should be proud of that.
Yes, it's crazy. I've never thought about. I've heard people have not finished prep, and I've always thought, huh? Because when I'm saying I'm prepping, the prep's going to be completed.
Yeah.
No matter what you go through.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You have to have that relentless, like, yo, this is to be done. It's at it's first place. So if you're not ready to put that first place over everything in your life and manage everything else for second, forget about it. Forget it.
Again, I don't say not everyone's built like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, you have the potential, but you need to have that mental capacity.
Toughness, yeah.
And have that realness, that discipline, all that stuff. And that's a different ball game. But yeah, are we happy with that?
80-20, yeah. I'm saying that.
I would say,
80-20, I'd say.
yeah, I would say, yeah.
Yeah?
Training,
I'd say
just
20,
for
man.
that, yeah. You need to have really good reasons, man.
Yeah.
I hear it.
And sometimes, most of the times, the reasons ain't even solid.
Yeah.
I just want to try it. That's not good enough.
Yeah.
It's not good enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if your why isn't strong enough, you're gonna quit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Because you need to be prepared that it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Timon talked about it when he was doing the highlights. He said, "Yo, what am I doing here?"
Yeah.
You was in
In the
game
middle.
then.
Yeah, in the middle.
Because you're going to be in a dark place, but prep is hard. You're going to be in a dark place. But again, if your why isn't strong enough, you're not going to pull through that. But if your why is strong, but yo, I need to prove, I don't know, it might be, I need to prove people wrong, or I want to make sure I do it for myself. This is why I'm happy to prep. You know why? It makes me, makes me feel good about myself because I know that not everyone can do this.
Yeah.
Because not everyone can.
You build toughness as well.
Yeah.
It makes you a different person, man.
Yeah, man. Bodybuilding taught me discipline, man.
Yeah. Imagine being, bro. My why from day one was been, yo, I ain't looking like a clown in front of no one.
Yeah.
I ain't looking like an idiot on stage.
Yeah.
I've made this commitment. I'm following it through. I'm not looking like an idiot on stage.
Exactly. But unfortunately, not everyone has that mindset.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I would never want to quit, but unfortunately, not everyone has that.
Yeah.
So yeah, just know yourself, know what you're getting yourself into, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. All right then. That is risk to reward
like
segment.
that,
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like it.
Yeah, man.
Comment below, like what are your thoughts?
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
the stuff
yeah,
that we talked
yeah.
about? We talked about the steroids. We talked about competing. We talked about
the
The service for relevance. Yeah.
yeah. But as well, if you've got any risk to reward scenarios that you want us to discuss on the next pod, jot them down.
Yeah, man.
And we'll give you a shout out, man.
Yeah, man.
A little shout out.
Yeah. Keep supporting, man. Subscribe to the channel. Share with your friends. And yeah, man. We'll see you for the next episode.
Peace out.
Peace.